Hey everybody, it's your favorite host Ben, as always deep in the underground, still the only YouTube channel filmed in my basement. I want to apologize, it's been a while since I put out a video. I've had some things going on in my personal life. I need to get back to you guys. This is just going to be a quick little video we're going to put together just for fun, and then we're going to get back to some more making videos. So the last couple of days I kind of hopped on the bandwagon with everybody else and I started playing with AI generated art, and I've been doing it with kind of some cool machinist prompts, and I think it ought to interest you guys. So we're going to go ahead and look at some of the pictures I've made and talk about that. First thing I want to say is that I am using MidJourney, the AI engine MidJourney, to generate these images. I got no affiliation with them. You can find them at their website, I think it's midjourney.com, and they'll link you through Discord, which is how you communicate with their bot. Now, I did use a YouTube video from Imperfect to help me get going on that. I'll link that down in the description. So the first image I want to show you is actually the one I used in my thumbnail, so it's going to look familiar to you. The prompt I gave for this image was I wanted to see a painting of an angry machine tool battling nature. And this is actually what it generated. And as you can see, this is just incredible. I love looking at the machine, and you can clearly see parts of it that look a bit like a lathe, that look like a bit like a mill. It's not really anything specific, but it's all very machine tooly. You know, you don't get a lot of anger out of this. You know, obviously the storm, or the kind of wispy, almost factory-like smokestack clouds in the background, I think suggest that, you know, this battle is going on in other places too. So let's move on from there. So I'm going to show you the next image here. The prompt for this one is cybernetic human lathe struggling with the idea of existence. Really getting deep really fast here, as you can see. So this one, you know, I don't know if I see all that in the image, but it was definitely a cool image, and it was definitely worth saving. You can see that kind of machine tool looking thing in front of our apparent Cyborg. And I don't see a lot of contemplation in his face or any of his other features, but I definitely thought this is a cool picture. It was worth sharing with you guys. And one thing, you know, I don't think I explained earlier too, is that this free trial only comes with a limited number of images. I have 5 images to show you. It comes with a lot more images than 5, but I created some things that I ended up not being so happy with, and I'm not going to bother sharing you mundane stuff. But so the last 3 pictures I'm going to show you all have the same prompt, and they are just the bee's knees of everything I created. I'm absolutely in love with them. So the prompt I gave it was a CNC machine shop abandoned and falling apart in the D&D universe. So I really struggled to even pick what order to show you these pictures in, because they're all so great, and you know I don't know where to end this because they're so great. But I'm going to start with this one here. As you can see, you know there isn't a lot in here that screams machine shop. You know, as with all the AI generated images, nothing quite looks like anything. But nothing quite looks like machine tools in here, except you know, on the far left side here we do have, I don't know, some kind of a small milly drill pressy looking thing or something going on. But there's, you know, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in this picture. It definitely looks like a shop that, you know, the things and the clutter around look like little metrology tools and everything else. This next image, also just unbelievable, jaw-dropping image. This one has all kinds of machine-like things going on. It's very intricate, lots of small little pieces and moving parts. There looks like there's either a second floor to this place or some kind of machining overhead. Obviously the windows are looking out into some kind of a deep forest. It's all very cool. I'm really in love with all 3 of these images. All 3 of these images, and that's going to move us on to this last image, which is just amazing. And I couldn't even tell you what I'm looking at because of all the intricacy of all these little I don't know, tendril-like pieces in the background. Like you almost think there's a machine tool back there, and then the more you look at it, the more it just looks like sticks or branches or something. I don't know, is that a little boat on the floor? Anyways, I think this was kind of the coolest image. Again, kind of a forest out the window. Very cool, interesting windows. Very cool, interesting tools everywhere. I just thought these pictures were awesome and that you guys are going to love them. And I wanted to put out just some quick content that you guys would appreciate, just to remind you guys, you know, my vast viewership, my vast audience, that I exist, you know. So we're going to put up this video, and I'll be putting out, I've got plenty of irons in the bucket. or whatever the saying is, for projects going on, and a couple videos I'd like to make sooner than later. I'm not sure which one is going to be next, but it's going to be more of a makey video, back to my, kind of my bread and butter project videos, where I make something and I dub it all to stupid music from the YouTube library. I like the music. Forget I said that.